1, 2, 3. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As always, thanks for your support. We really appreciate it. And today I'm going to pick up on some thoughts that I was talking about in the last video, Stoicism and the expats. I'm really grateful for the response and the comments you made. It seems like a lot of people were also interested in that and also actually following it already, and that's great. I had a set of other rules that go along with the first. I try to keep things at a local, not a local, but at a small bite size here on this video, as Steve does too. So I'm going to do the second set of rules of Stoicism and the expat. So rule 6, just do one thing a day. I've been striving to do that since I've got here in the Philippines, and I really worked at it in America, but here in particular, I strive to do one important thing every day. Yeah, I know that we're here on vacation or the R word or whatever you want to do here. As I've said a million times, you do you, I'll do me. Do one thing a day. So what I do every other day, come hell or high water, is I go to the gym. That's during the week. That's a must with me. You know, no matter what I eat or do or how late I sleep or stay up or go to bed or whatever, I strive to go to the gym at least every other day, especially during the week. And then with that being said, whether it's make a video or, go to KBon Tunnel or take pictures of the monkeys or, I know other people that go to the orphanage and feed, or stray dogs they feed, or whatever you choose, but do one thing every day. One big or good thing every day. And by the end of the week, you look back and go, wow, I got a lot accomplished. And so that's rule number 6. Do one thing every day. Rule number 7, make beautiful choices. And that kind of goes with rule number 6. And what I mean by that is, choose to do things that make you happy, but that are, that whether they're out in the forest or out by the creek or, again, if you really want to help people, make beautiful choices for now and in the future. Take your feet, stick them in the river and then wash them. But whatever you do, make that phone call in the middle of the night to your family back in America. Make beautiful choices. You'll be glad that you did. Rule number 8, love your fate. I walk down the street here and I do this all the time. I look around and I'm just absolutely amazed that we're here, that I made the choice to come here, that I'm so much enjoying my life here. And I don't mean just in the Philippines. I mean, especially when I travel. I really love to travel. And this has really afforded me, living here has afforded me the chance to see other areas, to see other parts of Asia. I love seeing the world. I'll admit it. And I have not seen enough of the Philippines or Thailand or Vietnam or, all around this area. We are so lucky to be here. And if you're planning on coming here, I am telling you, you're going to be amazed at the fate, the decisions you made to come here. And so love your fate. It's a process, and I hate to say that. It really is, though, because in my year and a half to 2 years that it took me to get here, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the making of the lists and the prospect of knowing that I was going to be somewhere totally different. And now that I'm here, I'm looking for the next adventure or the next thing. I'm loving my fate. And I suggest you do the same. And it'll just enhance your situation so much. Rule number 9 in Stoicism and the expat. Treat your failures and your success the same. And I know that sounds hard. What I mean by that, though, is, and I've found myself really doing that since I've been here, or I strive to do that. Because if you remember, the number 2 was, don't complain. And that's so challenging. And I'm still working on it. I'll be honest with you. Every day I work on that. With that being said, Treat your success like your failure. Learn from it. Okay, Tagaytay wasn't exactly for me. However, I really enjoyed my time there. And it truly is a beautiful place. Don't get me wrong, because I've had many people, many of you ask me, oh, what did you really think of Tagaytay? I liked it. I haven't been back there. I was there for almost 2 months off and on. However, I'm glad that I went there. I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I found that wasn't for me. And wherever you go, if you have a problem with it, or if it's not a good match for you, or you're having friends that aren't a good match with you, it's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. And you learn from it and you move on. And the same goes for success. I know that back in America, and even here, when something really good happens, I try to just take it in stride and go, oh, that was cool. I learned from that. And you're going to meet some people here that I promise you that are not soon to be forgotten, both good and bad. And you just look at it and go, okay, that was interesting. Success and failure, okay, they kind of seem to come in the middle, and you meet from them. We come to rule 10. And this rule, I really would be interested to know what you think about it down below, down up above, really. And that's speak with the dead. And I know that sounds creepy as all get out. However, the last year and a half here, I really gotten that Stoicism rule is, I can't tell you how many, and I feel lucky for doing this. I have had some dreams. I dream a lot of my dog, who I had for close to 8 years. He was a rescue dog, and I've said it before, he had rescue issues. And, he had picked me, and I had picked him. When I was really sick about 5 years ago, man, he was right there for me. And the same when he got sick. It was, I guess, maybe 2.5 years ago since he's left me, and I dream of him frequently. I've actually woken up here in the Philippines, and I thought he was next to me. It more than once that's happened. And also, the people that have been so important in my life, my father, who passed away a while ago, my grandparents, who had a real big hand in raising me, I have spoken to them more than once in dreams and in life. And again, I don't want to get too philosophical with you, but I would like to know what you think. I've said this many times about people who I've loved and have been in my life and have left. I'm so grateful for, after the grief, after you get past all that, I'm so grateful for what they've been to me and what I was to them. So, when they say, oh, somebody is gone, I don't really look at it like that. I look at it as their influence is still really in our life. This is just my opinion. As always, I'd be interested in yours up above. And I hope these they're not really rules, these suggestions, both the last one, the first 5, and this 5, I'd be really interested to know what you think about them. They have really helped me here in the Philippines. And some of them I knew before when I was getting ready to come here, and some of them became a lot more important when I got here. As always, this is Rich in the Philippines, thanking you for listening, and I'll see you next time.